Hey y'all, it's Zach, the legal tech advisor here at Lawyerist. Today I'd like to talk to you a little bit about LEX Reception and their virtual receptionists. Recently I sat down with Bree Swanson at the ABA Tech Show and we discussed how their platform and their mobile app can integrate into the systems that you already have.
Hey y'all, it's Zach, and we're here with Bree from LEX Reception, talking about how virtual receptionist apps and companies can integrate into your law firm, but more importantly, how they can integrate into kind of the tech stack that you have at your law firm. You guys recently integrated your app with MyCase, Locus, and everybody else.
Yeah.
You've got Clio. You've got Practice Panther, you've got Lawmatics.
Mm-hmm.
Who else do we have there?
Those are the main ones. We're really excited recently for our MyCase and our Locus integrations. Mm-hmm. That's really kind of the talk of the town right now, are the integrations and how can we streamline our processes. Here with LEX, we take phone calls, obviously, and the priority is those potential new clients. So we're collecting all of the information so the attorneys don't miss anything. And then where that integration comes in is on the back end, because it's so amazing to have your phones ring and to get all of those potential new client intake forms, and then what?
Right.
Like, where do those live? How do those get into a system to start the process and the nurture? That's why we're so excited about these integrations, because it automates that process.
Right. So with LEX Reception having the app in the first place, where you can go and you can see all of that information about your phone call and things like that, we're not getting an email that just says, here's what your virtual receptionist got. You're logging into that. But this takes it a step further and says the information coming from the app is actually going into MyCase. And so we're kind of skipping a step where we don't have to have somebody do double data entry.
Right, and with those systems that do have the automation in place, right when we are sending that email and that text message, it's automatically appearing in their CRM, and then that process can start automatically. So they can immediately get an email, it can immediately set up kind of timetables on when they want those different touch points to happen, versus if it's on a Saturday or a Sunday, that could be a couple of days before somebody comes in and they can get to it and they can kind of put all that intake information. This is automatically happening, and I think that's what people are expecting these days. It's like, I call in, you take all of my information, I expect to see something in my inbox pretty quickly.
Right, well, and I can envision a scenario where somebody calls in on the weekend, they get somebody from LEX Reception, that information goes directly into their practice management system, whether it's MyCase or Locus or Clio, and then an automation actually sends something out to this potential new client.
Yes.
And so we've gone from information coming in to actually contacting this person without having to touch anything on the lawyer's side.
And that's really where the magic happens, where you start to incorporate all of this technology into your law firm, where your appointments are in the cloud, you've got a booking link, you've got the integration, you've got somebody answering your phone calls, so you can genuinely be on a beach without your phone, having weird tan lines, trying to talk with your clients. You can take a vacation, you can take a weekend, you can be at your kiddo's soccer game, and your law firm is still thriving. Things are still happening without you physically being there to connect the dots.
Well, so let's talk about if somebody doesn't have a practice management system or a CRM that you guys do integrate with, you guys still have the app that somebody you can log into and see all the information. Talk to me a little bit about what the app does for people.
Yeah, so we have a mobile app, which is really nice. It helps take your law firm anywhere. And that's nice because you can customize your scripts, you can change your statuses. Maybe you want us to normally transfer calls, but you're going into court. There's no sense in us wasting time trying to transfer the call. So there's a lot of technology tools that our law firms can use on the go. And a CRM system isn't going to change your life at the end of the day. You can still operate without it. An answering service like LEX, I don't know. I don't think that you can live without that. But I am partial there. But at the end of the day, with all of the tools that we provide and that are out there in the legal tech space, there's a lot of potential to be able to automate and streamline different things that the attorneys really don't need to be worrying about.
Right. Well, and so basically, whether they have the CRM or not, LEX Reception can kind of integrate right into somebody's existing practice. Bree, thanks for being with us, and I appreciate all the information.
My pleasure, thank you.